Hello again, it's Rick here. Right, I'm still continuing with the rating the links of this site here that had 1,241 deadly links. At the moment, I've just clicked this thing here saying show me the disavowed links. I want to check that all the ones that are disavowed should be disavowed. So I'll just do that again. So it's the disavowed links there. Okay. And what I've done to speed things up slightly is I've I've told it to show 100 pages at once. Okay. So I'm literally just going to have a quick look through these. They're all kind of like directories and things. And if I see that they're bad, that's fine. I could actually mark them as bad, but they're disavowed anyway, so it doesn't really make any difference. Okay. Right, I'll just pause the video while I finish doing that. Okay, so what I've done there is I've looked at all of the disavowed links, and they all look to me like they should have been disavowed, which is fine. So obviously the disavow file was okay last time. It probably just didn't have enough URLs on it. So that's what we're going to sort out now. Okay, so what I want to do now is show what you can do here is you can let's show, just click check all. So I want to see all the links, good, bad, ugly, whatever. Right, and I want to see the ones that don't have a rating at the moment. Okay. Oh, and of course the disavowed ones. Sorry, the disavowed ones are there. So maybe what I should do is just click toxic. So I've done that wrong. Okay, so obviously I've already. It's showing no results there, so it means that I've rated all of the toxic links. That's good. Suspicious. I've done them as well. Healthy. I've done them as well. And empty. Okay, so looks like I've rated them all, apart from the disavowed ones. So I think we're probably more or less ready to decide what we're going to do about everything. Now, what I like to do, this has now got 2,033 pages showing. The reason that's not as a big a number as it was when we ran the report initially, it said there was 133,000, is what it's done is it's done this thing here. It said we filter your report from 126,000 links because of excessive side-wide links, and 3,946 deleted links. Okay, so basically, what if the same domain keeps coming up over and over again, they just put like 5 examples in there, and what will probably happen is you'll probably go in there and probably disavow it by domain anyway. So that's them gone. Site-wide links are not good anymore, and they will generally get flagged as quite a strong negative signal. Okay, so what you do here, it's a bit hard I'm trying to work on a small screen, but you can slide this over, and then you can choose to disavow by domain or page. Now these are obviously the disavowed files anyway, so they're going to be they're going to show like that. So let's look at the first of all, let's look at the toxic ones. So if I uncheck all, it's a bit slow today for some reason. Okay, so let's look at the toxic links. Why is that not shown? Oh, it's because I've got the no rating selected. Okay. I have the feeling some people think this link detox software is just a sort of, you know, set and go type thing, and but unfortunately you need to. There's quite a bit of manual work to do, and the more you do at this point, the more likely you are of losing your penalty. Now here, looks a bit funny because it's moved over. Maybe if I can put it more like that. Okay. So here, certainly all these ones that are deadly, I can select all them URLs, and I'm going to select that on domain and disavow them all by domain. And I'm going to go through all the deadly, all the really risky ones, and do that, just to disavow the whole lot by domain. Generally, you'll find that you won't ever get a good link from weird domains, so you may as well disavow them all. I'll just pause the video while I finish that off. Okay, that's all the toxic ones have been disavowed by domain. Now I'm going to have a look at the suspicious ones. Okay, so I'll click show. This just filters the table and shows you the suspicious ones. Okay, and what I'll probably do here is sort them by risk. In fact, what I'll do, because I've already classified them, I will sort them by rating. Okay, in fact, what I may as well do is just show all the bad links. I've already decided they're bad. Okay, how many we got? We've actually only got we've only got 10 bad ones here. Let me just check those. Now over here it will tell you how many pages they're appearing on. Now for example Digo, which is a sort of social bookmarking site, that's got 8 links there. Now I would be tempted to say I might disavow that domain, because you know I never see those to be particularly good really. These ones here, actually the Alexa one, I mean you might spot the odd one here and you think, now I'll change my mind on that, I'm gonna have that as good. Forums are generally bad. Last FM. What was that weird? I don't think these links are going to do any good anyway, so I'd probably say just disavow them. I know it seems really ruthless, but I honestly think it's worth getting rid of your penalty and starting building healthy links rather than just keeping things that you think might do you some good, because I don't know, in my experience most links that have been built in the past 5 or 6 years are just complete crap. Okay, so I'm going to have a look at the big list again. There's a lot of like looking at the list and thinking, like, you know, what is bad, what's good, and you know, what shall I do about it. So okay, so you can see here that for example, if I was to sort of show me the suspicious links, then you can see that we're quite happy with those. The ones that we're not happy with, we've decided to disavow. Seem to have gone wrong here. Hang on. That's because I decided not to do Digo. I'm still not sure about that. So let's change my mind about those, and I'll say they're bad, and we'll disavow by that domain. Is that a bit harsh? Maybe that's a bit harsh. Maybe let's just say disavow them by page. I don't think it's going to make a massive difference, to be honest. Okay, so I'm fairly happy there. Then if I was to look at the toxic links, which is as most of, then you can see that, I'll have to slide this along a bit. See that it's the first page, and I've disavowed everything by domain on the last page. I have disavowed everything by domain. Okay, I think now we're ready to do the reprocessing. This is actually free to do this. It doesn't use any credits. So what it says this reprocessing detox rules option is free, and no credits will be deducted from your account. The feature will recheck the detox rules for all the links inside the report, and it will also refresh the disavowed, ignored links if you have updated a new disavowed or ignored files. Well, we haven't, but it will recheck everything sort of by what we've done. So I'm going to go reprocess detox rules, and I'm going to stop this video, and then the next one we'll actually create the disavow file, which should be very relieved to be the end of these videos. Okay, but bear in mind, this is a bit of a pain to do, but if you've got a site that's losing you thousands of dollars or pounds every month, then this is worth doing, just to get your site back and get yourself rocking again. Okay, anyway, more in the 5th video. This is the 4th. Okay, bye.